welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. We're just starting off this morning, heading back into Saint Denis to meet up with Sadie and see about making plans to rescue John. And we have just hit maximum bonding with Seneca here. So stam and health are not the highest compared to some other horses we could have in this game, but they are certainly decent. Well worth keeping this horse. And she will see us through the rest of the game. I have mentioned that in the past few episodes. But it is 7 o'clock in the morning. Red Dead time. And this will be a story mission episode with possibly some stranger missions tacked on, depending on how far we get with Sadie, because I don't want to do this whole thing, this whole rescue line all in one episode. In previous playthroughs there was quite a bit to it, and it's definitely worth taking some breaks in between steps or stages or however you want to call it. And in fact, I think the game sort of forces you to do that to an extent. But it's definitely one of my favorite series in the game as far as missions. Certainly have a lot of fun with it.
Howdy, partner.
Hello. Head on down to the bar to meet Sadie.
Mister, are you okay?
No.
Mister, are you okay? Are you okay, mister? Mister, you don't look so good. Let's get you to a doctor.
No shit, Sherlock.
Come on, it's not far. Just down the street here.
I really hate first person. And I really hate
Give me a minute.
first person out of focus.
I'll be fine in a minute. There. I'm fine.
Walk,
Nearly
Arthur.
there, just around this corner. Now you head in there, friend. Go on.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I help you?
I need a doctor.
Oh, just 1 second, sir.
Come in, pal. Come in.
sir. I need some help.
And so it seems. And that's Dr. Mister to you?
I'm sorry.
I was joking. Look, friend, I don't mean nothing, but you got money?
Yeah, we got
I mean,
a lot of
before I
money.
start treating you, because I got a family.
Yeah, I understand. Here, let there.
Sure. Thank you. Now, what's wrong? I mean, what appear to be the symptoms?
Well, I think you've heard them. I'm coughing.
Is there any blood?
Sometimes.
Okay, now here. Breathe. Again. Let me see your tongue. Now say ah.
What is it?
It's not good news.
I guess that.
You got tuberculosis. I'm really sorry for you, son. It's a hell of a thing.
What do you mean?
You're real sick. It's a progressive disease, and you'll be... Now, the best thing is rest, and getting somewhere warm and dry, and taking it easy. Now, is that possible?
Sure, I can just take my winters in my country club in California. No, it's not possible.
Well,
So he starts smoking.
like I said, I'm real sorry.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, oh, wait. Let me get you a little bit more energy today.
$10. I think the doctor deserves a little more than that. Alright. Guess I'm sort of back in control.
We can't change what's done. We can only move on.
So it begins.
You have it in you, I can tell.
He didn't have a choice. He was good and he did good.
But while Arthur is sick, he only gains a limited amount of benefit from food and drink. And that is why, I have not been using my big game. I have been sticking with other meats for most of our playthrough. But now that he is sick...
Hello.
Ma'am?
Should be able to go in here. Not really. Where are you, Sadie? There we go. Wrong door.
Any problems coming in?
Nah.
Guess they know now we ain't in the city.
Who, Mr. Milton's friends?
Yeah, they've had patrols out ever since you boys disappeared. Well, at least you're alive.
For now, yeah.
What happened in,
Guama?
yeah,
Nothing nice.
what happened to Dutch? 'Cause he seems...
I don't know. Seems as what began happening in Blackwater began happening years ago, maybe. Slow decline, I guess.
What do you mean?
I ain't quite sure. What happened here?
I started gathering people up as best I could after you boys left. And John, you know that part.
I do.
And Hosea?
So that too.
Hell, we got Lenny's body out as well. Robbed the morgue and buried them together. Follow me.
So Arthur points out there that Dutch's attitude in Warma, the same thing
So,
happened
what's
at
your plan?
Blackwater.
Well, I figure before we do anything, we need to make sure John's even still at this prison.
and how do we do that?
We need to get up high enough to get a proper look at the place.
What? It's on an island, ain't it? Unless you're planning on learning how to fly.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. I found us a hot air balloon.
Yep.
You ain't serious.
Now, the pilot, or whatever you call him, he thinks we're just in it for a lesson. Bit of a tour. He's quite the character. I think you'll like him.
You know, I'm impressed. You really stepped things up, ain't you?
Hey, we didn't know if you was even coming back. Whole thing hit folks real hard. You can see it. Karen's gone falling fully into the bottle. Strauss is a bag of nerves. Swanson's actually gone and cleaned up his act. So I guess it ain't all gone to shit. I'm just happy you boys were able to find us. Javier said he got the letter I left at the post office.
That was a good idea.
Good.
Till the Pinkertons showed up. Oh, by the way, I've been hunting O'Driscoll boys.
Very good.
2 of the sons of bitches at a campsite last week.
What?
Yeah, seems they've...
Alright. So we're taking the Lancaster, but we're also gonna take the rolling block.
down this way now. Oh, she a beauty, ain't she?
From here on the
Not
ground,
really.
yes.
Looks a little small.
Mr. Bullard? Mr. Bullard.
Ah, Mrs. Adler! It's good to see you. Good to see you.
This is my friend I told you about, Mr. Morgan.
Yes, Arturo Bullard. At your service, sir. At your service.
Arthur Morgan.
Well, it's a nice, fresh day for flying, sir. A day like today, an Icarus would have made it across the sea. Have you ever flown before, sir?
No.
Oh, well, it's quite a thing. Quite a thing. Now, put these on and hop in.
Well, ain't she coming?
Well, women can't fly, sir. Are you insane?
We can't.
Oh, no, sir. It does terrible damage to them, to their vapors. I thought everyone knew about that. Why, a delicate flower like Mrs. Adler? Heavens above or below.
Where'd you find this guy?
I told you two would get on.
Are you sure about this?
Certain, sir. Quite certain. Mrs., let us away. Wish us luck. I've only crashed twice. Now, pull on that rope and hope for the best.
You boys have fun.
Alright. And wrong
You
button.
get out of this.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Alright.
Time to catch a few vapors of our own.
Time to learn how
But I'm
to
expecting some good wind.
fly a hot air balloon.
We should still have some decent views over the river. Now, one hates to be
It's
coarse, but on
foggy.
the subject of ablutions, liquids over the side, solids, do your utmost to levy the situation until we land.
Okay, Mr. Bullard.
I had a client once who fell foul to a rotten oyster on the ascent. A decidedly harrowing experience for all involved. Keep going, sir! We need to get up above the clouds. It really is stunning up there. You'll have seen nothing like it.
I don't think I would feel safe in a basket with sides that low, going that high. Not that I would want to fly like this.
All right then, let's break through these clouds.
I have an idea that it would be torture for my sinuses.
My God.
Yes, heavenly indeed. Quite remarkable, isn't it? Feels like we have a nice westerly wind, so keep her around this height.
Okay.
This particular vessel is state-of-the-art, sir. Imported from Europe. Won't find more than a couple of these on this side of the pond.
So long as it works. You sure you shouldn't be doing this?
Oh, not at all. A child could operate this with a little supervision. Besides, Mrs. Adler told me you were very keen to learn the ropes. Plenty of those.
She did she?
Need to sink down a little.
Arthur and Arturo. How perfect is this? My mother was a keen student of the Italianate. My brother's called Baldessario, so you could say I got off lightly.
Look, I'm trying to concentrate here.
Not much to concentrate on, Arthur. That'll do it. Some seagulls.
That's better. Look, we can see for miles now.
Yep.
Did you
Miles.
breakfast in the city this morning, Mr. Morgan?
Not exactly.
Well, I have a boiled egg in my pocket here that you're very welcome to.
I think I'm all right, thank you. Recalling the ablutions discussion.
Well, just say the word.
Little too low, Arthur.
So, if I may ask, what got you interested in the pursuit of aviation?
I didn't, exactly. Mrs. Adler thought she'd surprise me.
Ah, a very nice woman. And no shrinking violet.
Definitely not.
I prefer slightly more feminine attire on a lady, but variety is the very spice of life, as they say. Or is it, though? Did you know they locked up the man who wrote that in a mental asylum?
I did not, Mr. Bullard.
See that building up ahead on the island? That's the infamous Sisika Penitentiary.
Yes, we know.
Shouldn't fly too near to it, though, sir.
Sorry, we're going in for a closer look.
What do you mean? Mr. Morgan, please, this is most irregular.
Well, you want a happy customer, don't you?
Look, this isn't funny now. What on earth are you doing? The guards are bound to spot us.
Calm down. They won't care if we stay high enough. I'm just looking for a friend of mine.
A friend?
Poor bastard has a habit of being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I heard they got him working the fields in a chain gang.
Dear God.
Sink a little. Okay. John.
Wind. Well, this is most unusual.
Relax, Mr. Bullard. Here, take over. Keep us well away.
I'll do my best. This filly isn't the easiest to control, you know.
That's not him.
Nope.
Please hurry.
That could be him. Yep, that's him.
Ah! My God!
What are you doing?
They're shooting at us!
I can see that.
Ascend! Ascend! This is absolutely insane. The wind speed is picking up. We should stay at this altitude. It's heading northwesterly, so that should take us back to land.
There we go.
Alright, we're in the clear now, Mr. Bullard. You can get up.
Good Lord! My heart is pounding!
Of course.
I must say, the specifics of this job were not described to me at all sufficiently.
Well, it's done now.
There's Annesburg.
Sure.
Good Lord! Is that Mrs. Adler?
Where?
Being chased!
Yes. I O'Driscoll's.
Try and get us near.
Will there be more trouble, sir?
I expect so.
I'm starting to rather enjoy this.
Alright, where are we aiming at?
Hey, Sadie! Up here! Shit, they're O'Driscoll's.
Mrs. Adler has a lot
Ah, that was a stupid shot.
Yes, he does.
Let's switch over to,
show them, Mr. Morgan.
that was a fun hat shot.
O'Driscoll's right.
Might as well start painting targets. Reload, Arthur.
I think I might need to adjust.
2 more headshots. That guy didn't die. He did that time. Good. What else you got, Sadie? We'll just go overboard.
Right, I'll deal with him.
Some more up on the hillside. There's that one with a... or a horse with a dead O'Driscoll, maybe.
Dear, that boiled egg feels decidedly grappled.
2 more. Any more? Riding along the train tracks. Oh,
Good grief.
that ain't good. Obviously.
Sadie! Grab the rope, come on! Grab the rope!
There's a bridge up ahead!
Yeah, I see it.
I'll come down and get you on the other side.
Alright.
You're too high! Alright, hold it there, Arthur! Got it! Up,
Let's go.
out of here!
E grabber.
Arthur, hurry! I can't hold on much longer!
I'm working on it. There we go.
I think we're gonna crash.
You have a real habit of stating the obvious, Arthur.
Hold on.
Did you break your neck?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Where's your hat,
Damn
boy?
it, look! There's more of them on the other side. They must have followed us. Get behind something. This ain't over yet.
Alright.
These goddamn O'Driscolls!
You can. Hey!
Just kick! Sons of bitches!
There we go. More down. And of course we are going to take some health tonics. There. Don't step in front of me, Sadie.
You can tell Paul he's next. God damn it! We got more coming out of the woods there!
Nice.
I'm gonna hang up your damn hide.
Send every last son of a bitch you got!
There we go. Now, fully reload, please. Can't get that one behind the tree.
Damn man!
Come on out.
Come on, let's go get these sons of bitches!
Oh yeah.
Nearly there! Only a few of them left!
Nice. One more.
Look at those cowards! Yeah, you run! I'll catch up with you soon enough! Looks like we made it. That'll show them.
Yeah, that'll show 'em.
What's wrong with you? I only left you an hour ago. You can't stay out of trouble for one goddamn hour. You got that poor bastard killed for his troubles. I kinda liked him.
They got Combe, the government. They got Combe O'Driscoll. They're gonna hang him in Saint Denis.
Hanging. Okay.
He's already been tried twice for murder and found guilty.
Sure, no doubt he'll escape again.
No, he won't, because we're gonna make sure of it.
We have our own problems with the law in case you ain't noticed.
Dutch will want to see him swing.
Sure, Dutch, he wouldn't even help us with Marston. And our situation is really messed up right now. You know how things is.
Bastard's gonna swing. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Closely followed by Marston.
You saw him?
Yes, in the fields.
Okay. Then we go rescue him.
From a state penitentiary?
No.
Yeah.
But from the fields? Yes. That we can manage.
It's well guarded.
Guarded, sure, but not behind bars.
No, it's not behind bars.
So, that's how we'll do it. Bust him from his work detail.
I guess.
It's best just the two of us go.
The two of us is all there is, anyhow.
Good, because two is all we'll need. I'll get us a boat, a little one, and we'll sneak in and get him out of there. Meet me at Copperhead Landing. Thank you, Arthur.
Whatever you say, boss.
I heard that.
Alright. Mission debrief. Yeah. We did okay. Let's loot a few bodies before the crime gets reported. As it will. We have mail. See that flashing on our map? We have mail. Wonder if it's from the book. Who else can we loot? Got a few more over here. It's not like we really need much of this stuff, because we have enough money to buy whatever we want, but still like to have as many health items as possible, and whatever we don't have to craft is just sort of a bonus. Where are the others? Little fox. Aw. Okay. What's the temperature? Almost 70 degrees. It's not bad. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. We have time. Sorry. Getting past my horse there. Switch outfits. What you doing with your arm there, Arthur? So we can go meet Sadie in a bit, but we are going to head up towards... up here towards Butcher's Creek and see about that little... side quest thing? I guess you could say it. We'll start that. There we go. Around the old abandoned fort. Yeah, we're heading for that question mark.
Yep.
Move, turkey. We killed it, so we might as well harvest it.
Yep.
And we will reset our weapons. Alright. And we are ready to head out. So we need to recross the river. A little deep here. Come on, Seneca. There we go.
You okay?
Help!
You sick, partner?
It's in me. They're in me.
You're not well, friend.
Butcher's Creek. Butcher's Creek.
Where?
Butcher's Creek.
Is that where you're from?
Butcher's Creek.
You want me to take you back, or...
They're in me.
Come on, let me get you home.
So this really amuses me because he's pronouncing creek as crick. And that is very much a Western Pennsylvania thing. So I don't think it's quite modeled after the area where I grew up, but once you hear the whole story of Butcher's Creek, it does make sense to sort of have it representing, you know, sort of a Pennsylvania type area. At least as far as why this place is the way it is. But I'm not going to spoil that because there's plenty of people who probably haven't done this little side story.
Ah, Lemieux! You found Lemieux! Oh, come
Hello. Respond to my commands. There we go.
Yeah, he was in some distress.
I can't walk any faster.
Yeah, he seems calmer now. I found him out in the woods.
Lemuel, sweet Lemuel, such a nice man, such a good man. Come here, no, come on, get up here, help you. Since the troubles began, he's not the same.
It's in me.
Why is he looking at me funny?
No, he's not well. It's the darkness. He said it's the darkness.
Who says it's the darkness?
Well, the village is. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for Please, Lemuel, not well, sir.
You got anything for me?
Oh, yeah, of course, sir. Love and friendship in the darkness. What else are there? Obadiah Hinton, that's me.
Yeah.
Love and friendship and love. We're not a rich village, sir, but with love, rich. We thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So there is part one of that done. And I think now we'll we're gonna head into Van Horn and pick up our mail. No, this way. She doesn't want to go that way, but there we go. One thing I've noticed is that anytime you try to do pathfinding in this game, on this side of the map, even if the shortest route is through Butcher's Creek, it does not take you through Butcher's Creek. It sort of tries to avoid it, which is a little annoying. But if you're paying attention to the map and your destinations, you can get it. You can get the pathfinding to direct you where you want to be taken as opposed to the way it wants to take you. There is a side mission here or stranger mission here in Van Horn. I might do it, I might not. I just am not a fan of it. We'll see.
Did good,
But
girl.
that's not going to be this episode.
Anyways. Wow.
She is fully bonded, but we
Hold
will
still, girl.
still give her a bit of a brush down. There we go. Clean her up.
There, girl.
Go collect our mail.
I'll get to you in a second.
You don't have to worry about it, because I'm coming across to you.
Look at where you're going.
You look like I feel.
And how's that?
Death. Or in my case, like dying.
Well, how's that for a welcome?
I'm sorry. How can I help you?
We'll collect our letter from
Thanks.
Châtenay.
Drink saute, march him say shives.
So if you want to read the whole thing, you can pause the video here. I'll scroll down so you can get the rest. And pause it and read the rest. It's nice to know that he
Hey,
made it.
you forget to pick something up?
No, we did not forget to pick something up.
This wind is blowing dirt in my eye.
All right.
Sure is. Hey there, girl.
We might be able to use this fog to our advantage.
Okay. I'm not sure what I want to do now because I know that that stranger mission up there, it takes a while. You know what? Let's head back to camp because there is some stuff waiting for us up at camp. And we can continue on with the stranger missions later on. Maybe we'll do more of those with the next episode rather than meeting up with Sadie right away to rescue poor John. But anyways, as I was saying before our little hot air balloon ride, conversation with Sadie in the bar suggests that Arthur, Alright, there we go. Another ambush cleared. But, yeah, so the conversation with Sadie indicates that whatever went down in Blackwater with, you know, the woman getting killed when they were robbing the boat, Dutch, you know, what happened on Gorma with Dutch needlessly killing, and just sort of going crazy, so to speak, was very similar to what happened in Blackwater, and Arthur's starting to think that that is Dutch's real personality, that sort of senseless killer, disregard for other people's lives, and
You all right, girl?
sort of trying to justify things that shouldn't be justifiable. It is just part of his inherent character. At least that's what is being suggested at this point, which, God, that's a lot of rabbits.
Hey, partner.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Sorry. Trying to hunt some rabbits. Did we just kill them? I rolled it. It's not dead, is it? Yes, it is. Alright. Take at least one rabbit back to Pearson. Maybe grab another one. Maybe grab a
Okay, girl.
deer. But, yeah, so Arthur is starting to recognize that the flaws in Dutch's personality, you know, they didn't just start after Gorma. They've been there. And I think that's Well, good thing for the character development. It's ridiculous to use Deadeye to shoot a squirrel, but I just wanted to. Okay. But, and I mean, I sort of sum it up as, you know, going to prove that Dutch, you know, he didn't go crazy. He just wasn't a good person to begin with. And what happens in this chapter moving forward with how he's going to end up treating certain gang members versus others. It's sort of his own paranoia getting the better of him. And, it goes a long way into explaining the inevitability of the gang breaking down.
Who is that?
It's me.
Good to see you back, Arthur.
Yeah.
Miserable around here, ain't it?
Sure is.
Almost makes me miss the Murphys.
All right, Arthur.
Alright. So we'll drop off some provisions for Pearson. A rabbit and a skunk. Good. But also with Arthur's tuberculosis diagnosis, I mean, we know he got it from beating up Mr. Downs.
Okay, let's take a look.
So,
Good job, Mr. Morgan.
you know, kind of inevitable, I guess, as far as the story progression. But I also think that with all of the events that have happened up to this point, you didn't necessarily need Arthur getting sick from tuberculosis. Want to sit while I talk. Between the fire at the Braithwaite Manor, plus staying in Shady Belle in the decrepit, rundown mansion, which you know would have had mold and mildew and a lot of other nasty stuff in there that would affect your lungs. Then the bank robbery and having to escape on a boat that went down in the storm and pretty much coming as close as you can get to drowning without actually drowning. There's a lot there that would have resulted in Arthur getting pneumonia. Despite what, you know, Hollywood movies and films and TV shows and books and all of that show. It's kind of impossible to almost drown and not end up with some form of pneumonia. So, you know, Arthur could have easily gotten sick from something other than tuberculosis that could have had a much more likely outcome of surviving, not necessarily a death sentence. Although back in those days, there were no
There, Jack.
antibiotics necessarily.
Too far.
So, you know, it could have killed him either way. It could have very easily killed him if he had gotten pneumonia instead of tuberculosis. But that's just another little side note of the story. Doesn't really make a difference here or there. Would have had the same outcome, plot-wise. And, anyways, we will wrap this episode here. And, if you've enjoyed it, please give it a like, consider subscribing to my channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.